Hello everybody, how's everybody doing out there? Y'all, I got a story time for y'all. And it just came to me about the story time. Y'all gotta hear this one. Okay, this story time consists of some sign language because I'm not able to say it on here. It's just a simple sign language, one alphabet, just one. And I'm gonna do it 3 times and you'll figure out what it is, okay? It also has a lot to do with God, and it has a lot to do with the universe. All right? Okay, number 1. Okay, let's say you guys know all about my story at the age of 13 years old when I moved to the South from Seattle, Washington. So a lot of this stuff I was not familiar with. Nothing that I was familiar with. Didn't know anything about this. So you guys, years passed by, and I was listening to my kid's daddy story about this one man. Now you guys gotta keep up with what I'm saying and stay to the end, and it'll tell you all of you gotta stay to the end. This one man, when they were little, did not like them at all. And it was a lot of them, brothers and sisters, you know. I hadn't made it to the country yet, but he was telling me about it. So, you all, this one man was remember I told you guys, we got to have sign language? Okay? That's what he was. He was So, he just did not like little black kids. He didn't like black people, period. Period. I wasn't familiar with none of this because at 13 years old, I'm in Seattle, Washington. Everybody, you live next to your neighbors, Indian, Mexican, Chinese, you name it, white, black. We live next to them. So I didn't know anything about them. So this one particular time, we sitting there talking, and he was saying, he used to pass by us, and this man, when I tell you, I kid you not, I know once I got familiar with the kid's daddy, I used to see the man. The man's mouth, you know, you can look angry for so long, it'll just grow that way. I promise you. It just growed that way. He was an angry man. So, years passed by, and we had one child, then another child came, because I have 2 children. And purchased some land. Okay? After that, the kid's daddy wanted more land. And I'm like, you got all this land, why are you getting more land? You know? So, somebody came to him and said that had land for sale. Then I just knew it was over. I'm like, you know what? You're not gonna get that. This is my way of thinking. You know, no way, no way, because he came from a family that was nothing but landowners, just buy land, just all kinds, and he came from that type of family, so they had all the land. They had plenty of land, and on top of that, he was trying to sell it, but he would not sell to his cousins and uncles and nephews and nieces, and they came back to back. I promise you, they came back to back. So he held the land. He would not sell that land. So here comes my kid's daddy. Here he comes. Click, 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 click. Knocking on the door. Like, this man has lost his mind. Right? And I'm like, what are you doing? You know, you knocking on these people's door. Yeah, but they got land for sale. And I want to purchase this land. So he went, and they let him in the house. Beautiful home. Beautiful, beautiful. I used to pass by that home and I used to see it. Beautiful yard. You didn't even see a grain. You didn't even see any grass. I don't know if you guys can see this grass. You didn't even see grass growing. Crazy. Had a nice wife. Invited us in. You know, a lot of it I can remember. Some of it I don't. I don't remember. And I was like, so the said, well, yes, I sell it to you. Okay, though. Hey, he gonna sell you that? His family say we want it. No. I'm selling it to so and so and so and so. Said, well, really? Yeah. So, next thing you know, the FHA, I kid you not, they were so angry at the whole situation, I promise you, they went and knocked on these people's door. All right? The one that was in the FHA office was prejudiced and racist, and he found out about it. That land was going for sale. And my kid's daddy wanted to buy it. So he said, Miss So-and-so and Mr. So-and-so, we can sell you your land right now. You don't have to sell it to him. Oh yeah, all this was, I mean, it was just, don't sell it to him. This white man, when I tell you, he tried to talk those white people out of that land to not sell it. Oh my God. Mind you, the man that was he was into dementia at that time. So his mind was going. And then he ended up, you know, he was getting worse. It was getting worse, but he was still driving. He was still driving, still getting around. This lets you know a whole lot about that universe, about God. So this man said no. And the wife said, I appreciate it if you leave. Because we're not doing it. We already said who we're giving it to, who we're selling it to. When I tell you, those white people around there was so doggone angry. And it was a lot of land. It was a lot of land, y'all. I promise you it was a lot of land. So, he decided, he stayed on it. So, you know the FHA dragged their feet. When you need a loan, you just can't go in there and get a loan and just like that, it just happened. No, they were dragging their feet because let's do this way. We're not going to give them that loan to purchase that property. And then you all will be able to buy it. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Do you know those people waited to that loan? I mean, waited and waited. Then they say, okay then. We'll pay this much. We'll get this much land. The FHA say, we'll buy this, we'll purchase this much land for you to get the loan. So, he had to leave some of it out. And he had to go back to and say, you know what? They said that they can't purchase it all. Well, get what you can. Purchase what you can. And we'll do it that way. We'll do the surveying out and everything. And we'll wait on you. Mind you, like, these people are still waiting on this. Y'all, when I tell you, them people waited. The other big time people that had land, had money, could buy it, waiting on it. So we was even invited to come to their house. They started inviting us to the house. What the? Really? I'm like, wow, you mean to tell me the man that did not even like black kids have changed their way of thinking, his way of thinking. His wife already was a type of person that loved everybody. Oh, wow, she was a beautiful person, I promise. Because she made the FHA. They came down. She told them to leave their house. She said, no, I'm not doing it. So while we waited, taking you back a little bit, while we waited, her husband, dementia was turning into Alzheimer's, which you know, and that means she couldn't drive like she used to. So she asked me, really? For real? You guys, hold on just a minute. Here comes the train. Okay, you all. I don't know if I started this back too soon or not. Because the train, it's like the end of the train getting noisy. Let's hope it don't get that noisy. So you all, she started needing to go to the doctor. Mind you, they had put him into a nursing home because she couldn't handle it all. So she needed me to drive her back and forth to the doctor and do different stuff that she needed done. And going to the grocery store. I didn't use my car at all. Me and her used to talk. And we talked about a lot of things. Even and she said, I don't understand what made him like that. Mind you, this is the wife. This is the wife. And I had to ask the question. Y'all excuse that train. Okay, I think that's about it. It's going down. So I had we talked. And I said, what made you want to let my kid's daddy purchase this land? She said, I always knew it was unfair. Mind you, she's white. She said, I already knew it was, I knew that it was very unfair. And we came up with the idea. We came up with this. No, we're not selling to anybody but him. So I'm like, and then she said, yes, he was like this. His mind changed. I don't know if he got the result of his life. Early on, his mind was going, because while his mind was going, he was getting stuff in order. I really believe it had a lot to do, because we was talking. It had a lot to do with his family not having anything to do with them in the end. Because all they wanted, they came by the house, and all they wanted was that land. And there's a lot of land, y'all, which you do see. Okay? I thought that was the end of the train. So, he already decided before he got too sick that he was not going to sell that land to anybody that had a lot of money. Wasn't going to do it. He refused to. And my kid's daddy never knew that he would be the one that purchased this land at this man that did not even like him. See, I know there is a God. What I'm getting at is this. If you put your dreams out there and your goals out there, you can do it. You may not see it come true at that time, and it just look like, I'm just looking like, oh no, me and my mind, oh no. But my kid's daddy was really persistent on doing it, and he done it. And then, no matter who you are, and he would not sell that land to his own. That was the most. That's what I know. The universe, God, working together for good. That train comes by every 5 seconds. I promise you. Wait a minute, wait. Another one gonna come. The one goes that way, and they ain't got the one track. But I don't know how this train does that. So I'm taking care of the older lady. Mind you, she had a beautiful home. They had no children at all. And I'm driving around, taking her where she needs to go. You almost like driving Miss Daisy, you know. But she had no hard feelings towards anything. She was a really nice lady. And I remember the rocks that my kid daddy used to throw rocks at that old truck he had. Do you know that old truck he got right now? My kid's daddy got that old truck. He sold that old truck to my kid's daddy. And I'm like, wow. So when I do, and he will not get rid of that truck. And I'm going to show you guys that truck when I go back to the country. And that was that truck that he used to drive and did not like those little black colored kids, whatever. People say colored, black, African American, I don't know. He did not like them. Did not like them. But in the end, he learned to love people. And I really look back at the story, and if I didn't, if somebody would have told me about a story like this, I never would have believed it. But in the end, he bought the land. It caused a lot of confusion with the people, but by that time his mind was, you know, Alzheimer's had set in, and they did not sell with the family or anything. I mean, he would not sell to anybody white. And he was isn't that amazing? You all, I don't know what made me think about that story. And you all, some of the video that you all see, that is a long train. Some of the video that you see is on that property. It's out there on that property. And man, when all of this is over with, I have another big story to tell you that it's a greater miracle than I ever seen in my life. I mean, it's a miracle to be living, sure enough. I thank God that I'm living. I thank God that all my organs are working. But I want to tell you guys so much more, but I just can't right now. I got to dot my I's and cross my T's. I don't let my right hand know what my left hand is doing into the doors till I know all of it is together. But in the end, it let me know. Speak into existence of what you want. See it, know it, and believe it. And I'm a living witness that it can happen. And at that time, it was a struggle. And me, myself, I was thinking about all of this land, all of this struggle, all of this and that. But my kid's daddy would not give up. He would not give up. He hung in there. And believe it or not, they made him hang in there. They helped him hang in there. No. And I mean, we'll invite us in the house to have coffee. Drink out of the same cups, y'all. It wasn't like that in the beginning. This man was not like this. Was not like this. So I'm just looking back at my life and looking at that story. Don't let nothing hold you back. I just know that only one that can stop you is you. And another thing I wanted to say was this. Your mind can't occupy two things at one time. Either it's going to be positive or negative. Now, you guys know when I was doing my gratitude and my thankfulness, and I knew what I was doing it for, but somebody made it come aware to me just yesterday, and I know that it is true. And when you're giving your gratitude and your thankfulness, it don't have room for the negativity. It don't. It really, your brain don't have the room to think about the negativity unless you stop thinking it. If you stop thinking about the positive things and you start thinking that, see, that negative point is going to take over your brain. Or that positive is going to take over your brain. So which one are you going to go with? You know, doing YouTube sometimes it's like it's a struggle. Sometimes it's like, oh my God. And you guys need to go over to Southern Cooking Brenda. I'm going to try to link her channel up over my head. I'm hoping I won't forget. Go over there because we have two channels. One is cooking, which Brenda do, and I'm the taste tester. And one is this, where I vlog my life. And a lot of my vlogs on my life is about me in the fields, me in the cotton fields. In the last video, I don't know if you guys see me in the country, and I was on a four-wheeler, and my grandson pulling trucks out. I mean, we do everything in the country. We do everything in the country. And that's why I was telling you, you know, purchase you some land. The way what's going on right now, that was the best investment. I promise you. Because if it came down to it, I could take it and put me a tiny home right there. Right there. And right now, other miracles have happened on that property since they have it. My kid's daddy got it. I mean, you should see the miracle just happened. God, oh my God, it's just. But try to occupy. I don't mean to be all over the place with this. But for to come from a person that was and give to a little black boy that they didn't even like, that he didn't like, but his wife did. And he turned out to be a nice man in the end. He made sure things was taken care of in the end before he passed away. So take your mind and occupy your mind with one thing. Occupy your mind with one thing. And I will tell you to occupy your mind with some thankfulness, with some positive. Because recently, you know, I got up one morning, and some days I have days like this. And I thank God for Gypsy Rose. I thank God for Edie. I thank God for April. I thank, oh, JW. I can't even explain extravagance. I just don't know everybody. I can just thank. And you know, I just recently looked at her movie. You guys go and look at her movie, I Know Why the Cage Bird Sung. With Maya Angelou. I Am is the one that played the little girl. So it's a lot of people on this channel that people don't even know that you can reach out to and talk to and do this and that. I look back at that and I was like, wow. And I'm going back, I'm going to look at that movie over and over and over again. I got so much out of that movie. And I don't know, it was that triggered me to think about and how things work together for the good, and how I started taking my thinking progress. That's another thing. Take your thinking to something good. Gypsy Rose, thank you for my thankfulness book, my gratitude book that you sent me in the mail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just, y'all don't know. Y'all really, you know, our address will be below if you have anything that you want to send. Most positive things, something that we can use. You guys, I mean, I just, you know, I'm telling you guys, you know, these people that is on our live, come on to our live. Brenda, most likely we go live on Brenda's channel, Southern Cooking Brenda. We go live on here, and you'll find nice people in here, and they just uplift me. Be careful of what you watch. Be careful. I got a friend that like the news. Several friends that like the news. I can't stand the news. I just, cause it gets into my soul, and I just can't do it. I just don't do it. I kind of need something to uplift me, to do different things, to bring me joy. I can find negativity just by myself. I don't need no help, y'all. I don't need no help, but I wanted to bring you guys that story. No matter what, people can change, things can change. Occupy your time with positive things, and you'll find out that it can't dwell, and negative can't dwell there. So you have to constantly change it. Like my friend April makes these. And I can look at these, and I feel nothing but good. I do. I have to find the good in things. Not too long ago, I was reading a comment on my country video. I did, just recently did, and somebody said this could be a reality show. And you guys, you know, I miss the country life. I do. And part of me saying, Phyllis, you know what? You need to go down there once a week and let you guys just see all the miracles that happen down there in that country life of mine. I get some good country. I get some good country videos. And you guys remember dump truck walking with me. A lot of people been on this train for a while. They've been on this train with me when I was in Alabama. Then I went to Louisiana. Then I moved to Mississippi. So you guys don't know what journey I'm gonna be on. I used to always say that I would not be the one that would move around. If you want to do something in your life and it's positive, go do it. Even if you fail at it, you done it, you tried it, you did it. Don't listen to people when they say that you can't do it. No, you can. Yeah, you can. Now, I ain't gonna lie and say I can pick up about 400-500 pounds. No, I ain't gonna lie like that. I find a way to pick it up if I had to pick it up. It might be with a machine, but it'd get picked up if I wanted to pick it up. Believe that. So, y'all, it's just something to think about. Just something to think about. Now I'm at the point now, and I don't mean to be all over the place, because I've been thinking, you know, since I put up that country video and I went back and I looked at it, I said, you know what? I need a truck. I need a truck, a 4x4. I need one I can pull the dirt. I need one I can pull the four-wheelers with. I need one I can pull motorcycles with. I mean, I just can see myself out there in the country with my grandkids. Going out there, riding a four-wheeler, get me one small enough. That one I was on the other day was like, I can't get my leg. Oh my God. My grandson was driving me around. And you guys see the cotton. And I know you guys like the cotton. My grandson said to me, the one that was driving me, Tay, that you guys familiar, said, you should have planted some cotton. And he was right. We should have planted some cotton out here. You guys could have seen the way it grew. I'm like, wow. So if I'm here next year, I'm planting cotton. If I'm in the South and I'm living, I'm planting some cotton. But I am going back out there so you guys can see the cotton. And I'm going to go to that land that had, so y'all can see it. But anyway, I want you guys to look out here at how Brenda did all of her herbs out here. Because she has really did a tremendous job. She put the tomatoes up here. Now that's a fence back here now. That's like chicken wire back there in the back. Gypsy Rose was telling her how to do it. And that tomato, I don't know if you guys see that it's just tomato. And it's almost turning red. And she ate the other one and put it on a sandwich. And it tastes just like tomatoes. I guess because she grew it herself. And she's changed all this around right here. All of this is changed around. These peppers are coming on here fast now. The peppers are growing really fast. And there's my okra. And there's my chives. This is something that she likes to do. And all I did was brought them out here. And she loved it. And everybody pitched in. I am sent her some garden bags. Terry Jones did what are those? It catches the water. Seeing her out here watering her plants, so she needed these trays to put it in so to catch the water, so she won't have to struggle so much. So you guys have really put a lot of care in here with us, and you guys been on the journey when these were so small. But next year I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let me see. Look how far this goes. That goes way up there. Them tomatoes taller than me, and once again you can see the Alabama right here. So you guys stay tuned. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And tell us what you want to see. Tell me where you want me to go next. What part of the field you want me to go to. And when we wake up in the morning, this is what we look at. Now Brenda got all these plants out here, so she get the chance to look at all of this. And that used to be an elephant back there in the back that we used to look at and make out of an elephant. It's something different now. I hope you guys could tell me what we can make that out to be. I hope you guys can see it. Alrighty, you all. I'm going to let you all go. And nice talking to you. And occupy your brain with something positive. And it'll take you a long ways in life. Bye.